Hey guys, good morning. It's Monday. Guys, I'm back. And
I'm here too.
he's here too. So a few things have happened since I seen you guys earlier. My port is accessed. See, there's my pretty port. And it's actually working.
Oh.
So the doctor decided, since I was still coughing up a little bit of blood clots earlier and a little streaking in my sputum, that oops, the camera I tilted, that we were starting IVs today. And yeah, I got a shipment of medication and the nurse came, and now I got some hydration going, and we got 1 dose of antibiotic, and that went really well. It ran in time, and the top port, so far so good. Thank God it's working, and we didn't replace the ports yet. So that's exciting. I said, God, please make this port work. Please, please, please. I really didn't want a PICC line because my option was going to be to go tomorrow to get a PICC line. And years ago, we decided, almost 5 years ago, to have the port placed because the PICC lines were no longer really an option for me. I mean, they were still able to put them in, but instead of taking like 20 minutes, they were taking about 2 hours each to be placed in my arms. And they were getting painful, and as they were threading them through my veins, they were hitting valves and the whole 9 yards, and having to do cut downs, and I was not a happy camper. So that's why we decided to go with the port. And yeah, so last time I went to the surgeon, he decided that we're probably gonna have to replace it very soon, which we still may have to do, but as of now, I'm pretty hopeful that we can still use this port. Thank God the nurse came and she accessed it. She got beautiful blood return. And I gave her a little advice here, because if you guys could see, I don't know if you guys could see, I have a scar, and the scar runs straight, but the port does not run straight. The port has shifted over the years. So I told her, don't look at the scar. Just look at the port. Just feel for the port. Don't even pay any mind to the scar, because it's a little deceiving. And I said, just go straight in. Don't look, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so she did that, and the needle is nice and straight, and we got amazing blood return, and it flushed beautiful. Rosario tried it out.
Running on time.
Yeah.
Which is good.
And the medication ran on time beautifully, and now the saline's going great, so thank God. I think maybe it was, I don't know. There still could be something wrong with the port, but I think the bottom one is really mainly the problem, and I'm hoping that the top one continues to work. So that's what's going on here. And yeah, so we're back on IV antibiotics. Well, me. I'm back on IV antibiotics. And I have my nurse Rosario over here. And yeah, so that's really it.
Who's eventually going to learn how to
3 times a day.
access the port?
Yeah, I think he can do it. I know he can do it. I was kind of giving him a little hard time before, because he kept saying, I want to learn, I want to learn. And I'm like, I don't think learning on a faulty port is the right idea, but it may not be as faulty as I thought it was. So anyway, we are going to go do some nebulizers, and we're going to do the first chest PT of since Friday. My first chest PT we're going to do now since Friday, since all the bleeding. So I'd spoken to the doctor earlier, and we're going to do a very light one, and hopefully there's no bleeding, though I can't guarantee that, obviously. So we're just going to be hopeful and pray that all goes well. And that's really it. That's all that's going on here.
Yep.
And then probably eat a little something, then get ready for bed and get ready for the next IVs in the morning. So that's really it. And I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, so I know, Rosario, did you show them what we were eating?
Oh no, I didn't.
Oh.
You bottled it up too quick.
Hey guys, so it is, what, Tuesday night?
Yep.
Tuesday night. Rosario got home from work a little while ago, and when he came home, I said, I'm really hungry. And I guess it's from the prednisone and the antihistamine medication. I, literally was able to, start eating the walls. I don't know why, and I didn't want what we had. to eat. So Rosario ran out and got me a delicious BLT up the block and some donuts over there, which I have not touched. So anyway, it's been an interesting day, to say the least. I am feeling okay, I guess. I did a light chest PT and didn't even really make it halfway through, and I started coughing out some blood. So no chest PT for me. I contacted the nurse. She spoke with the doctor, and so I am not going to be doing any chest PTs until Thursday at least. Excuse me. So that's that, and I had an itching fit earlier today. Yeah, like an itching fit. I was scratching like a cat. I like to say cat or dog, whatever you want to say.
Cannot.
So yeah, so I won't be doing that IV antibiotic that I started yesterday. So the doctor switched the IVs. So right now I am IV free for a little bit. My port is still accessed, of course. And tomorrow morning, my home care nurse will be coming and we will be switching to different IVs starting tomorrow. And no, I am not happy because they are on the pole. So I know I showed you guys the pole in the past, how we set up IV hydration, but
We gotta name it.
the IV antibiotics will be on that pole. So I'll show you guys how that's done with the bags and mixing of the medication, pretty much similar to what you guys see in the hospital on the IV poles. The only thing is mine's not going to be running on a IV pump. It will be running on gravity. So if I fall asleep and the bag is finished, I have to set an alarm, because if I don't know that's done, then I wind up losing all the tubing, and then that goes in the garbage, and the tubing's supposed to last you 24 hours. So I better be alert and awake, right?
Yep.
And yeah, I'm going to have a lot of alarms set going off.
Me too.
And my eyes better be open, and I better watch the bag drip. So drip, drip goes that bag. And yeah, and then I'll still be getting my hydration from the bowl. So yeah, anyway, that's what's going on here. So I'm happy to just not be itching right now, and that's nice. And yeah, just finishing my pills, and maybe I'll take a bite of one of the donuts. We have 6 of them. And Rosario's yawning. I'm pretty tired. I have one more,
Get to bed.
just one steroid nebulizer to do before I go to sleep. It's only about 10 minutes. And then I'll be heading up to bed too. So that's really it.
And I'll probably be sound asleep.
Oh, and then I was writing out all medical bills today to pay. That was really my exciting day. And back and forth with the nurse and doctor and everything. So that's all that's really going on here for now.
Yep.
Good night.
Good night.
Well, guys, I was going to sleep. Well, I was going to do my nebulizer first, as I told you guys, but I just couldn't resist this donut. Look. Yep. Delicious. And don't forget, gotta take our insulin, because without taking insulin, eating all these calories would really be useless with this donut, because pretty much without insulin, then the calories just pretty much go in my body and right out. So when my sugar's running high, then I wouldn't be able to maintain those calories and put on weight. So I'm gonna take some insulin right now and finish my nebulizers and then head to bed. So it's officially good night, and thanks for watching, guys. So it is Wednesday, and it's the afternoon, and I was just having a rest. It's time for my second IV. So here it is. The nurse came this morning. We did the first dose. This is just half. We do 2 of these, and it's on the pole over there. As you guys can see, we're gonna use that same tubing. So I'm gonna start mixing the medication, and then I'm going to flush my port out, and then hook this bag up to that tubing and then hook that up to me here and have something to eat because I am starving. And I didn't get too much sleep last night. I was coughing and stuff, couldn't really get comfortable, coughing up a little bit of blood, so I was kind of like anxious about that. So I kind of slept like sitting up in bed. I didn't want to really like tilt too much because I didn't want my lung to drain, as crazy as that sounds. And so yeah, I was kind of up a little bit. So just woke up from taking a nap, and yeah, that's really it. That's what's going on here. But thank God all went well. No itching or anything from any of the meds or allergic reactions. So yeah, now I'm on this medication. So that's what's really going on here. So I'm back. So here is how we mix the medication. Medication is in here, and then this is just the saline. So we snap this piece, turn it upside down, and we squeeze. You guys, well, I don't know if you guys could really see, but see how it starts filling up? Yep, pretty simple. Once you see it fill all the way up to the top, then you turn it upside down, shake it. That's how I like to do it. Shake it to give it a good mix. See it get like a milky white. You want to make sure it's not like a yellow color. So this is how they do it in the hospitals. Squeeze this bag, if you guys could see. Squeeze the medication back into the bag. Just shake this and mix it all up. Right, next step is hooking up the bag. Being that this tubing, we used this tubing this morning, we don't have to prime the tubing because it's already primed, and meaning, when I say primed, I mean the tubing is already filled with medication, therefore we won't get any air in the line when we hook it up to my line. So you never want to get air in the line because that means then you'd have air in your vein, and that's not good. You can really hurt the person. We were worried about being that my port hasn't been flushing too great, and this time around, thank God it did, and we got nice blood return. We were worried about using medications that work in the bag and on the pole of gravity because that's the only way they flow. There's no pump on them to push through. Being this was sluggish, it would have never ran, but thank God that's working now, and we could do that. So it's a little miracle in itself. Anyway, all right, back to the pole. We are going to, so this is all sterile. We put a nice cap on here. Hook this up to me. Okay. I may have just made that too tight, but that's all right. Right. Open my clamp, and now we're gonna regulate this little thing over here. You guys can see. And now, if you guys see it start dripping, I'm gonna count the drips, and we want 66 drips per minute, which would equal the right amount that I would get these 2 bags in an hour. So I'm gonna start counting, and I'll see you guys in a little bit.